All right, welcome back to What's Trending Now with T. Washington on My Voice TV. Now, today's trending topic is discipline. Are the kids out of control, or do they not have enough proper role models? Let's take it to the streets. Are the kids out of control, or are there not enough positive role models?
I don't believe the kids are out of control only. That may be a factor, but at the same time, I think it's a lack of leaders in our community, black leaders. Depending on what's being led. So with our history, we need to know. You know what I'm saying? We need to have a good role model for our young, and when they see it, they'll follow it. But if they don't see that, and they don't see no strong young, strong black men or older people, then they ain't gonna follow it. So that's what I feel.
Well, I think there are not enough positive role models today. I think children learn from their parents and from their elders. So if the elders and parents speak respectfully to the children and treat the children with love and respect and don't curse them out and fuss at them and hurt them, then the children will behave the way the parents and their elders are behaving.
So I wouldn't say it's as much on the kids as there are role models out there. It also falls on the parents too. So can't just put it all on the kids, because parents need to spend more time with their kids and actually be that positive role model that their kids need, that they see first.
All right, let me transition it a little bit as far as schools and with the teachers. It seems like today's generation is a little more out of control in schools. Do you think that we can do anything to improve that?
Yeah, I think so. I think the schools. I think it still falls on the leadership of the teachers, of the staff, the principals. Their leadership has to be an example too. So leadership there, leadership politically, religiously, educationally, academically. We have to set an example for them, and that's the only way. And I think we can help our young by setting an example. I think that's most important. There is no other way. Because really the young is leading themselves. That's why it's a disorder or an out of order situation. So I care for the young. So I'm reaching out for them. But let me first get myself together, set that example, and then I have something to say.
And if the parents expect a high standard of their children and love their children enough to discipline them, then I think the teachers will gain back control of the classroom.
In your house, you are the law. There's a whole nother jurisdiction within the home. So just on real talk, you know what I mean? The laws otherwise have made it so where, youth definitely have rights, but sometimes children are calling the cops on adults. It's a whole different scenario nowadays than it was back in the day when your neighbor would discipline you if you got out of order, you know what I mean? The adults and the parents, they have jurisdiction by right of God to, be over the children and be able to discern, what is right and what is wrong, and basically guide them. That's the nature of things,
Yeah, I would say schools have kind of backed off the way they used to discipline kids, but they still discipline them, but not in the same manner, because we all know they've kind of gotten away from physical forms of discipline, and many parents have moved away from that too. Not to say that's why the kids are bad, but they can still get punished in school too. So.
I noticed there was more gangs going on with the younger generation, a lot more gang violence going on than when I was growing up.
Like I say my name, Brother Payne, peace and blessings to Khalid Muhammad, free Imam Jamil, Brother H. Rap Brown, and also Martin Luther King. Shout out to Martin Luther King, and all the rest of the political leaders. What we don't really have today is youth speakers, you know what I'm saying? And then, I think it'll be good, to have, young black entrepreneurs, to influence, business on the young youth, and also practice civility. Civility is definitely a necessity for us as young black people, people that my generation and the generation up under us. Well, pretty much, like I pretty much said, when you're dealing with other people's children, the main thing you can do for them little young brothers and sisters coming up, you have to, influence civility. Civility is, being civil. If you're a young man, nobody's saying that, stand up for what you believe in, but, at the same time, be civil with what you do. Have respect, for your brother and your sister. That's what I pretty much stand on, and that's my message.
And there you have it. Are the kids today out of control, or are there not enough positive role models? I don't know. But what I do know is we all have a voice, so use it. All right, this is what I want you to do. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at My Voice TV, or you can like our Facebook page at facebook.com/myvtv, or you can speak to me directly at twashington.com. Until then, I'm T. Washington.